Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I'm absolutely knackered. The journey there to Eastbourne and the journey back to London was, well, the journey there actually to Eastbourne was quite good. Actually, made it there in time, and the journey back was just like accidents left, right, and centre. The Blackwall Tunnel was like chocker. Anyway, I made it back. As you know that you can see, we're live and direct from somewhere in North London. I'm not telling my location. You don't need to know that. But yeah, this one, I'm not sure what we're going to be happening and talking about today. I know there's some bits and pieces in regards to transfers, speculation season, the speculation window. There's a certain player that's been seen. Has he been seen in London? Has he been seen? Has he really been? Of course, people are putting like one and one together, making five. Come on, guys, sort yourselves out. Sort yourselves out. God damn. So we're going to be talking about that player very, very briefly, and about our ex-captain. This again, more speculation. More speculation. Any players been signed at Arsenal? Any players been signed at Arsenal? Yes, indeed. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. They might call us cynical. Yeah, the cynical bunch at Cannon Fodder TV. But I tell you what, we've not signed any player, and I'll stick to my guns. I just cannot see Arsenal. Sorry, guys, just trying to. What have I done here? Channel. There we go. There it is. Yeah, Arsenal just signing. Have they signed anyone? No, they haven't. And it's funny. My brother kind of brought up the point that I've been making over the last two transfer windows. No, we've been going hell for leather over the last almost 4 years now. Transfer news, speculation news, the silly season. Remember the silly season? We're back in the silly season window, and we've only got how many more days to go? One more day to go. Went tomorrow, Romero. Yeah. We still haven't signed anybody. But my brother said, Alex, you remember? I said, I remember what? You remember you said about, if Arsenal had sold all the deadwood and a little bit of some change, it'd be a successful window. I said, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. And I'm thinking, I should have kept it to myself. The funny thing is, it's not funny. There's a serious point here. The Callum Chambers situation was a real surprise. See how Arsenal kept that secret? Big secret. But we've not signed any player. We're seeing some players leaving Arsenal. For me, it's all smokes, mirrors, windows, bells, and everything else there to try and throw us off the trail. What is the trail? Arsenal are not going to sign any player in this speculation window. And that's the truth, Ruth. Sorry, guys, you can probably hear there's a lot of talking in the background. I forgot to close the door there. But tell me, the one thing that kind of made me laugh, on my journey back from London late last night was this little smidgen. Actually, it's two smidgen bits. The first of which was in regards to Arsenal and Aubameyang. Apparently, he allegedly has agreed a loan transfer with Barcelona. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has reached an agreement with Barcelona over a loan deal until the end of the season, according to reports. Now, let me just say something very, very quickly. There are for main factors which will tell us when a player has signed. Two factors. What are the factors? The first factor is when you probably see. Sorry, I need to close this door here. The first factor is no doubt when the player has signed a contract. We don't see it. We see, the PR mission get into action or in movement when we see the photo of when the player has actually already signed a contract. maybe he's flanked by Edu or Arteta or the both of them, or Vinay Venkasham, or that's one factor. And the other factor is, for sure, see the player holding up the jersey of Arsenal. That is undeniable. Undeniable. But I have not seen Aubameyang. I've seen some people putting videos out on YouTube, and I've had a close up. I was thinking, well, that's been photoshopped. Oh, they superimposed his head onto the jersey of Barcelona. So only reports, nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Now there is another factor, it's something to do with Dembele, but I'm not even going to bother, getting involved in that Dembele situation there. But with this gentleman here, Aubameyang, most likely he's going to be staying at Arsenal until the summer. Until the summer. He's not going anywhere. Until I can see the evidence, this guy holding up the jersey of Barcelona, I'm not leaving it. Likewise, again, this stuff about people, Alexander Isak, been seen in London, and number plates, and this, that, and the other. Has he signed? Has he signed? Hasn't signed. Don't get your hopes high, people. Don't get it high. Don't get them high. And the last bit actually was like one and a quarter bits. Last two. Again, there's nothing. It's all old news, and no doubt some of you would have noticed over the last, say, 14 days, some of the videos I've spoken about some players. I can't do videos, connected to all 400 players at Arsenal. So I've highlighted, a certain group of players, and I've uploaded them, and then I have uploaded them and uploaded them again. So the subscribers and the followers, you're probably thinking, oh, actually, I haven't seen that video before. Or, oh, is it the video again, Alex? Well, it is, because there's no movement. There's no real movement. Again, until we have seen the player holding up the jersey of Arsenal, until we have seen the photo, until we have seen the PR, the interviews of the player saying, why did you sign for Arsenal? Oh, because it was for the money. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Don't believe it until you see it. That's all I'm saying. Now, the last bit, again, we've only got 1 day. 1 day remaining until the transfer window closes. The problem for Arsenal so far that they've just found that much easier to offload their fringe players than sign your players, and that could leave them with worrying thinness in squad. Now, just remember what I was going to say. It's all sin, in inverted commas, your experienced players, so-called experienced players who have let you down, or again, just fringe players. But you either have to replace them with young players who you're hoping to transition in, or you've got to bring in some experience. You've got to do one of those things there. And Arsenal have done neither. Neither one of them. And we've only got 1 more day to go. Some of the people have been pointing out tweets and some podcasts about, well, lads, it's going to be like a final day rush. Arsenal scraping around trying to find a bargain. You can see what's going to happen, Arteta. It shouldn't be down to Arteta. We should be hearing a lot from Edu. I don't want to be hearing, Arteta's voice. Let's hear it from Edu. And I find myself repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. So, guys, that is it. It's just I kind of scrape bits and pieces together. I do apologize for being a little bit late. It's just that, again, because we came back quite late from Eastbourne. It was a wonderful trip seeing our friends down there on the south coast. or absolutely knackered. I just about had enough energy to put out the video, so you guys literally knew there was going to be a show at 11 a.m. But even then, I just came from my mum's house, trying to do some DIY there, rushing back, and my wife all over the place. It's been all over the place. So that's why the show is has been 15 minutes late. 15 minutes, yeah, about 15 minutes late. But that is it. Again, we are in speculation. We are in the speculation window. It's all speculation. Nothing concrete. Nothing has been proven yet. A lot of talks. Again, the report there. It's only a report. It does not say Aubameyang has signed. It says he's agreed, but nothing has been signed. Nothing has been set in stone. And it's on the Isak. Is he in London? Is it London? People just putting one and one together and coming up with the color red. Sorry, 1 and 1 equals 2, not red. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is going to be a short show, man. Short, sharp show. Short, sharp show. Yeah, get this knocked out of here for maybe 30 minutes and I'm going to catch some Z's, man. I'm tired, man. Really, really tired. But anyway, so let's go into. Shall we go into live chat, or shall we check out the? I think what we do, we check out the poll just for the last time, and then that's it. Where can I see the poll? Find the poll, Alex. All right. So the last two polls that we did, again, for me, I guess this one is more related. Well, actually, both last polls are related to the lack of activity in the transfer window. So the poll we did 4 days ago was, do you think Arsenal will sign any players? And we're now on 1,200 votes. And imagine it's still a 50-50 split. Yes, Arsenal will, 50%. And no, Arsenal will not sign players, 50%. We've never seen that on Cannon 4 TV. Incredible. And then the penultimate, well, actually not the penultimate, but the last poll we did 3 days ago was that the image of seeing Silent Stan, that geezer from Fenway Sports Gillette, and an Arteta out in the States. I said, all right, why is he out there? Why do you think he was out there with Silent Stan? Well, I put my pennies in worth in there anyway. And I said, it could be because he's trying to negotiate with Stan. Stan, we've got to keep Aubameyang. He's our best striker. Or it could have been he's out there to sign his contract, or he's out there to ask for money. Money, please, sir. Please. I need to buy some players. I need to pay my mortgage. Please, sir. Please. 3 options. So the first option, he's out there to try and tell Stan, we need Aubameyang, 10%. 24% he's out there to sign a contract. And 68% of you believe is out there to get money from Uncle Stan. Anyway. God, shall we go into the live chat? I think we should go into a live chat and just see who has joined us on this glorious Sunday morning. That's chilly, man. Chilly. I had to return the car back to my sister at the house and turn the engine on. Of course, it turned over, but I realized the frost was on the windscreen. She cleared it off. I thought, oh, you know what? Got to my mum's house. You know what? I should have bought my jacket, my gloves. But anyway, I'm always telling you stuff that you don't really need to know. Anyway, let's go into the live chat for the first time on this Sunday morning show over here, and we've got Ashley. Sorry, guys. Alex, you should be happy. You said you prefer they do not buy and just get rid of the dead wood. Yeah, and that's what I said, isn't it? I said, been that for the last 2 seasons. Got to get rid of the dead wood. Got to get rid of the dead wood. But then how does he replace those players? How does he replace those players? Because they're squad players, nonetheless, that he got rid of. But we're short. So does it mean he's going to transition in the youngsters now? Or is he going to surprise us Monday night, 1 minute before the transfer window closes, he might say, actually, we'll sign these players. All these players. I've got no idea. But yeah, you're right. By default, I said of the last 2 seasons, got to take stock of the players we have and get rid of them. But you can't just get rid of them. You've got to replace them with another player. So is he going to transition the youngsters, or has he got surprises up his sleeve? Please, no surprises, Arteta. No, keep those surprises to yourself, man. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, look at that. I've jumped, didn't I? I jumped. Colin Young, good morning, Colin. It's been a long time. Where have you been, geezer? Was a 70 million release clause? That's serious panic. Was he in London? Was he really in London with the hoodie and number plates? People love to jump to conclusions, don't they? No, people, our fan base. Hey, Alex, you're not static. I don't even know what to say. Static. I don't know what to say really. Just apart from it's gonna be a short show. I want to get some sleep, man. I'm tired. Who's this person? Oh, goodness gracious me. I need to block the person. Something went wrong. Reload the page. Oh, wonderful! I've just lost all my comments in the live chat. What happened there? I've just lost all my chat. Just for trying to block somebody there. Oh my goodness. I wonder if will it activate here? Sorry guys, sorry about this. No, it won't. It won't. Ah, my days. All right, people. I've lost all the comments in the live chat on this app. Anyway, let me use my Mobi. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? All right. Morning. Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh boy, Alex, silly season is about to go into hyperdrive. Charge that laptop and warm up those pipes. Yeah, hyperdrive. That silly season speculation window, man. Anyway, Alex is busy signing contracts to be Arsenal's emergency striker. No, defender, man. Anyway, panic buyers coming full force. Edu gets paid for 2 days a year. Final day summer window and a final day. That's to me that is true, and it's frustrating, isn't it? Probably hear from the guy at least maybe if we're lucky twice in one season. Jet skis and Dark Square 1971 says, I've just seen Isaac down the local kebab shop, guys, and he didn't have any salad. And he means he's beefing himself up to play in the Premier League. Whoopee. LOL. Hey, it's back again. Okay, fantastic. Thank you for that. All right, so we'll get into that just in a second. Come on, now, sir. Turn off the Arsenal incoming tracker and get this window going. Me? Dude, it's not me. Colin, it's not me. It's them lot, isn't it? They just need to sort themselves out. I think Alex's wife is demanding he does the washing up before he starts a vlog. There might be some truth in that, actually. Actually, I won't go there. Morning, campers. A word on the street is Isaac is trying his new kit on in an armory as we speak. Which kit, John? Is it the one with the Piccadilly? Oh dear, I've got to go to sleep, man. I need some rest. Trying on a new kit. God dear. That was a 70 million release clause. Yeah, that's the one that I read. Hit the like button, people. Says static. This has been taking tips from Albert on how to get to work early. At least I've got a proper excuse. The biggest out is in Shaka. The two biggest needs, striker and CDM, are not on board, says Colin. Yeah, they get the same get the same bus. I wish I did get the bus. Actually, I did get the bus. 1 day of misery. We will lose top four, says Pesci, struggling to sign top striker. Roberto, good morning. Big up. What's the breaking news? I was a bit late in. The breaking news is that I'm back. I'm back. Did you see the Greenwood news? No, I didn't actually. What happened? Oh, is it Green? No. What happened? What happened to Greenwood? Kroenke is the main problem. Is the owner? Is he gets bored? Alex, you should be happy. Yeah, I did say that Arsenal has gotten so stuck to last minute dash for players. I can remember it failed us before, but we're still experimenting. Shouldn't be experimenting. We shouldn't be at the point where we're experimenting. Dear me. Russ Walks is a highlight. I hope you are well. Russ, I'm tired. Tired. We went to Eastbourne. Lovely journey there to see some friends on the south coast, and then later the journey back was quite treacherous. Yeah, got back quite late actually. So I am tired, but thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. The assemble is in the house. This is a good day. It does seem like Arteta won't sell our most exciting young talent, called Nketiah, even though our eyes say something else. He won't sell him to Palace in case he proves the fan base right. Actually, I did. Yeah, I saw that news there. Even though I was like, yeah, on journey in and yeah. Harris, it's been ages. Yeah. Now I think I can get into back into here. There we go. There we go. Caught up. Whoops. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Arsene Wenzel. It's the real Arsene Wenzel, by the way. Hi, Ashley. It's been a long time. Where have you been? Where have you been? Would you be happy if we got Isaac somehow? The funny thing is, I was thinking, would I be happy? The fact of the matter is, we need two strikers anyway, don't we? We need two strikers. Unless we're going to recall Balogun and say, actually, we made a mistake. We need two strikers, and that is the bottom line. Now, who it's going to be, or who you want personally, doesn't factor into this situation. Because Arsenal, they have, do they have a plan? I just can't see it. I can't see it. But we need two strikers. We need a defensive, actually two midfielders. And we need a backup defender because we just sold Callum Chambers. But going to the question, I'll say yes. Yes, we do. Mick Lucas, good morning. Trolley dash around Poundland, upcoming Poundland. That's a quite expensive place there, isn't it? Poundland. Isn't there a 50p store somewhere in London or the UK? I'll tell you what. I've got some bits and pieces I need to be doing on Monday during the day. Come the nights and like Tuesday morning, I'm not even going to be looking at my phone, refreshing to see, which players Arsenal signed or which players they didn't sign. I'll be coming live. I'll be coming live on Tuesday afternoon, that is. But I'm not going to be, oh my goodness, we haven't signed anybody, because I can really see the writing on the wall. The writing has been on the wall for the longest time. And that's my opinion. I see other people saying, oh, Arsenal fans, what's wrong with them? They're getting so upset. Going to overdrive because Arsenal haven't signed anyone. You've got to give Arteta time. Well, he's had time, hasn't he? Is that time? Apparently, Newcastle inquired about Bernard Leno from Arsenal this month. Eddie Howe, unconvinced by Martin Dubrovka. Well, I think we spoke about Leno being linked to Newcastle. The thing is, would players really want to take the risk. I mean, I'm not again. We know what firepower Newcastle have, money wise and the finances, but there's a likelihood that they're going to get relegated. So any player looking at that situation there is thinking, okay, the money's the money, but do I really want to go and play for a club that's on the verge of being relegated? My goodness. We see more of Edu vacating and sipping the booze than we do of him working. He's done a single interview that I recalled, am I mistaken? And that's the problem, isn't it? You've got a manager who is still inexperienced, still making mistakes, still trying to work his process, still trying to do whatever he's doing there, and all the other bits and pieces. But yet we've only seen Edu just once. Surely it should be the other way around, especially in this speculation window. Where is he? Sipping the gin and juice, isn't he? Ridiculous. Looks like Greenwood's career is over. His girlfriend posted pictures and an audio of him forcing himself on her. You know what? I don't really want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. I did see a picture, but I think we'll leave that for another time if we ever revisit that. Man United is in the bin, Christian. Let's have a look. One of our two moderators for the morning show has said, "Hey up, Gunners, there are 65 of you lovely people here today on Panic Buy Day." So how about helping Alex smash that like button? Thank you. There's 80 now. There's 80 and counting. Colin says that he's had plenty of time, Alex. He's had too much time. Arteta on loan. Best January business. Colin, you won't let up on that, will you? You just won't let it go. If he can't make Pepe play, how will he get Isak to play? They're cut from the same cloth. Pepe can't play in this system, but Isak will. I reserve my judgment. Let's see if this works. Like my mum says, you've got to give the runner a chance. Let him have a chance and see. Actually, no, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Oh, well, I think I've caught up. I've caught up on all the comments. I need to do another poll. I know it's been like best part of 3 days since I did the last poll, but I'm not going to say, "Oh, do you think Arsenal are going to sign players?" Because we did that one already. What poll? What poll can it be? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Any more questions? Any questions, people? Any other questions? Christian says, "What about Wiltshire? There's pictures of him in a training where he's got a squad number." From what I've heard, people are reading in that too much. But again, when you don't have anyone coming out front and center, again, explaining what's happening behind the scenes, what's about to happen, of course, is open to speculation. Aubameyang has not travelled. If you believe the reports, he's on the verge of signing a contract, a loan deal with Barcelona until the end of the season. There's nobody coming out. Would it help everyone if there was a spokesman, not Edu, not Arteta, a spokesman coming out and saying, "I am the spokesman for Arsenal, and this I've been told to say this. Hear me, oh hear. Arsenal FC is going to liquidation." No, sorry, no. Hear. Going to liquidation. So I think that's going to be the whole question. Would it make you feel more at ease if Arsenal had a spokesman? Again, not Edu, not Arteta, and saying to us throughout the transfer window, sorry, the speculation window, This is what the club are trying to do. These are the players that Arsenal are trying to sign. Would it make you feel a lot better? How would it make you feel? So I think that's what the poll question is going to be. Yeah, would it make us feel better if Arsenal had a spokesman? Let me get rid of this. And told the fan base, came out front and center at least twice a week to say, look, these are our targets. These are the positions that we're trying to fill up and make it sound like a job, job vacancy. These are the players we're going after to fill these positions there. And this is how we're getting on. Would it make you feel more at ease, again, if Arsenal had employed a spokesman? Dearie me. A spokesman. Choose only one. Right, so just straight yes or no. Right, so there we go. So, oops. So again, do Arsenal need a transfer window spokesman? Transfer window spokesman. Bow. There you go. Gone. So go out there. You can vote. And you can say, actually, yeah. If Arsenal had a spokesman coming out at least twice a week, explain to us the players that we're going after, the reasons why we're going after these players. Will that make you feel more calm and more ease? At least, throughout the whole week, we can see, okay, well, Arsenal been going after these players, been going after these other players. It's on the verge of happening or it's not happening. So at least every week, we can have a proper update of what's going to happen or what is about not to happen. Will that make you feel more calm and relaxed? Then probably will be no need of a Canon 4 TV to be going live every single day. That's not a good idea. Anyway, go back into the live chat. Oh my goodness. Where's my point of reference? Guys, I thank you. I consider it's like 119. Probably the highest so far, I think, of the season so far. So thank you for that. Bear with us. Quick update. Monday. I'll be doing an early Monday show. I do have some visitors, two visitors. I've got my daughter and her partner coming to visit me. We've got some business to be done there. Monday evening, I'll also be going live. Tuesday, there will be no morning show. There'll be a late afternoon show. And probably can talk about how this speculation window got played out. How'd you like that? Anyway. You can usually find a pill in. Thank you for that, Arsene. No signs this January. No top four, Alex. We have to accept the manager is leading us down. Good morning, Manson. Long time. What's that? Wishes is wearing William's old number. Oh, dearie me. That's not good, then, is it? Not good at all. And again, this person is appearing in the live chat. Okay, there we go. All right, okay, there we go. Whoops. Is Arsenal signing anybody today or tomorrow? Hashtag videos. I have no idea. Most likely, I'm going to say no, but that's only my opinion. From what I've seen over the last 2-3 transfer windows, there's going to be a no, and that's my opinion. Oh God! Do you know? Let's put the poll again. Do Arsenal need a transfer window spokesman? Choose only one, a yes or no. So we've had 5 votes. I'm surprised, actually. I'm really surprised. Do Arsenal need a transfer window spokesman? 17% of you believe no, Arsenal do not need a transfer window spokesman. 83% of you believe Arsenal do need a transfer window spokesman. Let's just change it now. I've got 8 votes. What is this world coming to? What do you think of Chambers' leaving statement? He thanked Arsenal and Wenger, but didn't mention Arteta. Then we'll leave it there, then, won't we? We'll leave it there, because to me that says it all, doesn't it? Your manager, you didn't even mention him. Didn't mention him. That, to me, that says it all, doesn't it? That says it all. Oh my goodness. What is one of these people, man? Come on. To block. There we go. Assemble. That was huge. Chambers is a class act, and he went to Wenger with no mention of Arteta. Manson says we can't afford to lose Alba this month. If we really need top 4 to be real, Alex, well, we've been playing with Alba for how many seasons, and he's still not able to secure us top 4. So what make you think it's going to be anything different if we do keep an Alba? An Aubameyang who can't discipline himself is not a good example for the young players. He's clearly upset the manager. He's gone, man. Gone. So and Ashley says we can't afford to lose Alba. We lost Alba too. That was my initial. That was going to be my response. We lost them a long time ago. When he stopped hitting the back of the net, even from 2 feet. Manson, he doesn't care to play for Arteta, my man. We might as well have Arteta throw one of the Pep's cones out there instead. Not looking good. Alex has erased us all from existence. I would never do that. Never. 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 Why would he? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, no. So Sam A. Artifacts is inexperienced. We don't need a spokesman, just a copy and paste message. We are doing nothing. Well, you say that, but again, there's been some changes. We've got 18 votes now. The poll question, the vote. Do Arsenal need a transfer window spokesman or spokeswoman? Actually, I should have said. Choose only one option. It's just a straight yes or no. So out of 18 votes, 22% of you believe no, Arsenal do not need a transfer window spokesman. And 78% of you believe Arsenal do need a transfer window spokesman. I'm just asking the question because you never know. If you don't ask, you don't get. He will end up without any striker because he's arrogant, says Sam A. Good morning, Tygonosaurus. I hope you're keeping well, bro. I reckon 16 first teams loan players will be gone by the summer. Wow, that's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oops. But on the flip side, Arteta could be right. He's has shown he hasn't on board. Huh? He hasn't on board with Arteta's Chambers. Has the wrong attitude. Funnily enough, Arteta is right in this instance. Because different. Got Ray. Ray, for you, good morning. It is good morning. Good morning to you. Actually, still good morning for me. 3 minutes to go before the midday. Good morning to you, Ray. I hope you're keeping well. Let's not forget he stopped. He stopped in Barcelona for a tattoo and perhaps a meeting with Barcelona officials. But you know what, Ray? Like I said from the beginning, from the get-go, how do we know a player has signed? With the optics. How do we know? When you see the PR machinery, it's got into motion. You see the player at the table grinning with Edu or Arteta, or you see the player holding up the jersey of Arsenal. And even then, I'm quite curious. Has it been photoshotted? But Bilal says something quite interesting. Bilal, good morning to you. And he says that if no new signings in the middle, can we get back Lucas Torreira? Um, to be honest, Bilal, I would love Lucas Torreira to come back. I've always said, you can't have like an emotional connection with the players, but Lucas Torreira with Emery, the time there, I thought Lucas Torreira, yeah. The only thing I didn't like, for some reason, Emery would push him up further. I think, he's a midfielder. He's a defensive midfielder. But I would take him back in a shot. But does he want to come back to London where he struggled with the language? I don't think so. I don't think so. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Paul. I hope you're keeping well. Confidentially, as far as it's possible, is the optimal strategy rather than having a spokesman giving the game away. That's the other thing, isn't it? That's the other thing, because we want transparency. We want to be communicated with, but the confidentiality part of it, yeah, you can't have those two worlds colliding, can you? Who's this? Because it's writing so small, I can't even see. Is that Mersan 29 says we need Isak and one midfielder, otherwise we will not qualify for the Champions League. Well, I'm still thinking with or without Isak, we're not going to qualify the Champions League. But there's no doubt we do need two strikers. We need two strikers. Personally, I just think it's bad form, real bad form to know that we're short. You let Ainsley Maitland-Niles go. You got rid of Kolasinac, even though I didn't rate him for the last two seasons. You've let Chambers go. So your mind should have told you before the transfer window closes, the players or the positions that you need to make sure that you've got secured if you allow those players to go. And factor in there injuries and suspension. Oh, Mr. X. It's bad form. It's terrible planning. And whether you believe that Arteta was, in fact, in the States to sign his contract, that is also bad form. Or whether you think he was in the States to ask Stan Kroenke for money to buy players, that is also bad form. You know when a transfer window is closed? It's closed when you've done the deals. That's when a transfer window closes, when you've done the deals that you set out to do. And when I look at these guys there, it's still got Edu, who's also quite inexperienced and knows the South and Central American market quite well, but we can't rely on just those two markets there. The world is your oyster. I just get the feeling that they were just waiting for the transfer window to open, then to do business. And meanwhile, all those other clubs are just leapfrogging over us, jumping over us. Like, Arsenal are going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to probably leave it until the last day, the dying hours of the transfer deadline day, to get the bargain bucket deals done. It's just not good enough, is it? It's bad form, real bad form. There's one player whose statement summed up Arsenal's lack of aspirations. Bellerin. Alexis Sanchez wants to win too much. Boom, mic drop. I didn't like the way that Sanchez left. But just imagine if we had at least 8 players who were like Alexis Sanchez. Not a money grabber, but the mentality, win, 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 win at all cost. That mentality, fight for the cause. Imagine if we had 8 players. 8 players, we would have won the league already. 18 years and counting. And that's the problem. You know, it's not, I don't blame the players. I don't blame the players that we have at Arsenal. I blame the recruitment. Whoever recruited these players just didn't do their homework, did not do their due diligence. Because your mind would have told you, we are here at this club, we need to win silverware. So what kind of players are going to help us come rain or shine when it's a Monday night in Everton, 8 p.m, we've lost one man through a silly red card? These players can eke out a result for us. Those are the kind of players that we want. So the players we have now, I don't blame them because we didn't do our homework. Whoever did the recruitment did not do their homework. You pays your money, you takes your pick. You chose that. You chose that player. You chose that player. So the end result is, last 2 seasons, where have we finished? 8th and 8th. And do you know where we're going to finish at the end of this season? 8th/9. There's no doubt, Sam. There is no doubt. We know that. He needs to learn how to manage the players. The thing is, as much as that statement is true, he needs to manage himself first. A lot of you will be tired of the story, but you probably will, or maybe you don't know, that I've worked as a youth worker, a key worker, support worker. You know, I actually kind of work as a mentor stroke teaching assistant. So I've worked with teenagers who have challenging behavior, complex needs. I've worked with teenagers who've been out on license, just released from prison. I've worked with youngsters who, you know, for whatever reason, they are on the spectrum, the autistic spectrum. And I always say that I have to learn to control myself first before I can ask and demand the children control themselves. I've got to be able to control and be in control of my emotions. How can you ask somebody else to control themselves, to toe the line, if you can't control yourself and if you can't toe the line? So that statement is right, Sam, but he must learn to control and manage himself. That social intelligence, being mindful of how your being affects other people. So he lacks that social intelligence. He doesn't have it. So that needs to be developed first. Learn how to control self before you demand other people to control themselves. So the statement is a good statement, but he needs to learn to manage himself. So he doesn't get in a situation where the players are out of the window because I can't stand them, or, you know, they're not listening to me. Learn to control and manage yourself first before you demand that of other people. Yeah, John, that's a good point. Good luck, El Nene. Yeah, El Nene, El Energy, man. I bet Alba start scoring at Barcelona again while we struggle. A, that's if it happens. And B, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. So many players think the grass is greener on the other side, only to find out the grass is no grass, it's sand. So we have to wait and see how things play themselves out. if the reports are true that he's signing a loan deal to the end of the season. Let's wait and see. My problem is Arsenal should buy players. Well, it's not your problem. It's their problem, isn't it? It's their problem, says Sylvester. It's their problem. Avi, good afternoon, good morning. Says, any updates on the latest transfer news which you think is legitimate? Unfortunately, I don't think any of them are legitimate. Until you see the player holding up the jersey of Arsenal, it's legitimate. For 95%, I say probably 98% of all the news I've read has been speculation. It's been put out to wind up the fan base because they know, all the media hacks, they know literally Arsenal fan base is so easily turned on and turned off and wound up and wound down. So I always say, literally, I read reports. I do short videos on particular players, and at the end of the video, more often than not, I say, actually, it's not going to happen, or I don't want this player at Arsenal, but most likely it's not going to happen. So you know it's legitimate, Avi, when the player is holding up the jersey of Arsenal, or he's on a desk, flanked by either Arteta and Edu, or just by Edu or Arteta. That's when it's legitimate. That's when you can believe the deal has been done all along. I'm sorry to bring it to you that way, but my local club, Enfield, has signed 4 players. They have a great striker, Mofal, get hat trick for fun. Well, then we need to sign him up, then, John. We need to sign him up. We need to sign him up, man. Arteta's strategy is not clear. More like confusing the players, constantly shouting from the touchline, "Go there, go here, go there, go everywhere." That must be very, very frustrating. Now, I know Eltel, the Godfather, who's one of our moderators, not moderators, one of our how can I say, contributors on Canal 4 TV, has said it must drive the players up the wall. At London Colney, you can see him doing the drills. He would have spoken to them about the plan, the action, the passages of play, all the tactics, this, that, and the other. And then come game time, you're still shouting at the players. Let the players play. Let them play. Must be so frustrating. Say it isn't so, Alex. We weaken the team without a plan for replacements. Anything is possible, Ray, with this current Arsenal that we have. I can't compare Arsenal from the 70s when I started supporting Arsenal to the Arsenal now. I don't recognise my club. But the way they've gone about doing the business, the recruitment, the identifying, the how can I say, the spotting, all those elements there, right up to the top, has led us to this point now, literally, when you don't know from pillar to post what's going to be happening at Arsenal. You just don't know. But proper plan. I'm not be surprised, Ray. I was surprised. Or a plan that's not going to work. It can't be bad from when Vinay, Edu, Arteta have no experience in their positions. Colin, that can be a problem if you have a game plan. A player who wants to win too much won't listen or have the patience to follow the game plan. There's a character flaw there. Wish I can pick up some other new names I don't recognize here, because we are about to wrap up this one. I can't believe almost 55 minutes on this show here. The mighty Arsenal is falling. Falling or fallen? We're fallen already, Sam A. We're fallen already. I always put it in this perspective. No club can remain at the top forever. Empires rise and fall. You had people coming to the club, different players, different managers, different coaches with different methodologies of or approach of how they think things should be done. But it's just natural that no club can remain at top forever, because forever is a long time. So we had to take this, but we must not think, oh well, actually Arsenal have fallen. We've got to still hold Arsenal to the very highest standards possible. What's the highest? Win the Premier League, eventually win the Champions League, go after top players, but also develop the youngsters and give the youngsters a pathway through to feature in the senior squad. Otherwise, what's the point of having an academy? Have a new owner. It's time now we have a new owner at Arsenal. The board members, it's time to change them, unfortunately. Have fan representation on the board. And so until those things are put in place, or we're working towards that, we're going to get a lot more of the same. A lot of angst, impatience. Eventually we're going to see the end of Arteta, because the moment we sacked Unai Emery, Pandora's box is open forever. Guys, just the last few before I wrap it up. I don't want to see if I can do it inside 1 hour. Let's see, it was Wenger who sacked the scouting staff, included the head scout. Says Terence. Good morning, Terence. Actually, good afternoon, Terence. Hey, Cannon Fodder TV viewers. Alex just got a message from Snoop Dogg. What are you talking about, Colin? Ray, actually, guys, very quickly, I think Ray's probably about to head out. Ax, bless you for your work with those on the autism spectrum. Yeah. How many years now? At least more than 15 years, and that's just working with teenagers on the spectrum. Does it include the youth work I did? Mentorship of the adults, young adults. So yeah. Thank you for that. Read this one. Says from Isu, says if Kroenke and his associates can't move this club forward, he should please sell to the person who is willing to move it forward, because this team is disgusted. Here. Well said. Is Wiltshire been given a contract? That be Arteta going back on his words. That's a good point, actually. Carl is going to be happy. Liverpool have splashed out. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on Luis Diaz. Colombian, man. Colombian. I didn't see that one coming. Need forwards, guys. And last one. What's this one? Any news on potential signings before the transfer window closes? Wilfred, welcome to Cannon Fodder TV. And you've just used the word there that drives everyone up the wall. Potential. I would swap that word for signed. This player has signed, not potential player. This player has signed for Arsenal. So everything you've heard during this transfer window has been speculation, potential, reports, nothing concrete. Nothing concrete. Right, guys, we are going to call it quits. I did say I want to knock this one out of the park, and I think we have. Am I surprised? No, I'm absolutely grateful for the fact that we had more than 160 live viewers at any one time watching Cannon Fodder TV on a Sunday morning show. Didn't do one yesterday, like I said, taking a break and traveled to Eastbourne with my good wife, seeing some friends on the south coast, and I did say I'll be coming live on Sunday morning. You will see me tomorrow. It's going to be an earlier show because I've got I've got my daughter and her partner coming to visit me. We've got some projects and business to be getting on with, but it's going to be an earlier show tomorrow morning, Monday morning show, and then on a Tuesday It'll be a late afternoon show. I'll try and get maybe one or two contributors to come on and talk maybe about the lack of activity in this January transfer window. So that is it, people. Again, thank you for joining me on this show here. And the hope can be a killer. Hope can be a killer, but it's the only thing that we have. It's the only thing we have now, because if we had the people able to do the business, again, whether it's selling a player or buying a player, it would have been done a long time ago at the beginning of the transfer window. And all this stuff about, oh, we mustn't panic and this, that, and the other. Don't worry, Arteta will get it done. You want to sign players early. Get the business done early in the transfer window. Bring him in or bring them in to the squad. Get familiar with the system or the tactics. Get the business done early. Don't leave it towards the end. Listen, you know the midfield is. Do we have a midfield? Do we have a midfield? It's for me. It's just bad business, really bad business. And I don't fall for all this stuff about, oh, don't panic, just everything's gonna be okay. And you know what, Arteta, leave it up to Arteta, and they'll most likely buy a player towards the end. It's not good. It's not good. Get the business done early doors, not before closing doors. But anyway, people, thank you for that. And like it says down here, it says, let's say subscribe. So make sure you do subscribe to Cannon Foy TV. Follow us. Check out all the content we've done on the platform over this speculation window. I don't call it transfer window. It's just speculative. All the players Arsenal have been linked with, all 500 players. Yeah, 500 and then some in this transfer window. I will see you tomorrow morning. Again, it's going to be most likely like a 10 a.m. UK time kickoff. If you don't subscribe, you won't see the notification. So you've got to subscribe. Until then, I'm going to bid you farewell and just remind you that you have been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over